recording?
Yes!
You don't say anything.
Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Clutz.
And we're back for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. We're getting close to the end of season 6. I was going to say 6th season, season 6. Anyway. Last time, what was the last episode? Charlie Kelly, King of the Rats.
Oh, yes.
He went on a spa.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say a word?
Spaghetti day.
Spaghetti? But it turned out it was Frank's birthday.
Yes.
Not Charlie's.
Yeah, and we had that very nice scene with the Hawaiian.
Duncan and the Hawaiian trip hop, whatever. Yeah, it's interesting. And Charlie got his chicken pants.
Yep.
His
And
worm hat. And his bird with teeth.
Yep.
Bird teeth. Yeah, there we go. Where will we go next this time? Who knows? This is season 6, episode 11. This aired on the 2nd of December 2010. Directed by Matt Shakman. And written by Luvh, Rakhe. I don't know how you pronounce that. Scott Marder and Rob Rosell. We've seen Luvh before. That's how you pronounce their name. Season 6, episode 5. The pool one.
Oh.
White trash. So, and obviously Scott Marder, Rob Rosell.
Yeah.
Like 1,000. So, let's do it. What would you like them to see them doing?
I don't know.
No?
Do you have a baby? 'Cause she's
Okay.
pregnant, isn't
Well,
she?
maybe. Let's see. Let's get into it. Full reactions in the description. You need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we'll talk all about it. Let's do it.
Whatever. I hope they have
Jersey.
some cool exotic creatures for us to fiddle around with and play with.
And it's an animal rights event. There's gonna be all sorts of exotic
Where's
creatures.
Charlie?
Oh.
Better have some cool stuff at this.
Is he in the boot?
I mean, the money I
He
laid
didn't
out
like
for this
leaving
charity,
Philadelphia, did
They
he?
could have built a zoo.
I've been boning up on my animal rights literature so I can have some talking points with Chase. He's a big animal rights lover and he's gonna be there.
Security is not going to let you go anywhere near Chase Utley, bro. Those
Hey,
letters you've
McGay.
been writing him, you've got to be on a list somewhere.
What are you doing shit for, okay? Dee's the one going after Ryan Howard all of a sudden.
I'm a hot single lady.
Yeah, D, you're pregnant as shit.
Frank, this shortcut sucks.
I'm avoiding tolls.
Okay, hold on a second. You're willing to shell out tons of money for a charity.
Okay, that took a turn. It's like Get Out all of a sudden.
It's right.
Squirrel. Oh. Well.
Where's Charlie?
He didn't remember the last time
Yeah.
they went. He was like, I've never left Philly. I don't want to leave.
I half expect him to be in the boot though. I just
Why? So he doesn't feel the movement.
doesn't see himself leaving.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. You see himself what?
Doesn't see
Yeah.
himself
That's
leaving.
what, sorry, I thought I misheard
Can't look out
you
the
for a second.
window.
It's close.
Oh,
Why did you
jeez.
do that? So you should have let me mash it. It's just a dumbass squirrel.
Do not say stupid shit like that tonight at the animal rights event.
Bob, I can't wait to make my speech. I only donated all this money so I can make a mockery of their claws. Animals,
Of course.
food. Why do you think I'm wearing a leather suit?
Assumed it was plastic.
Who wears a plastic suit?
I don't know, Frank, but I don't question the things you do anymore.
Listen, I'm going to call security and get us out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not getting any bars.
Then what gives?
What gives is that we're in the middle of goddamn nowhere.
Told ya!
Why is he trying to...
Are we in AC?
No, we're not in AC.
Go to Atlantic City, you said. Let us tie you up and put a sack on your head so you don't freak out. That'll be a good adventure, you said. Well, I'm freaking out a little bit. Relax, Charlie. This is going to be a great adventure. Riding on a private jet, that's an adventure.
Then why didn't you fly us on a private jet?
Be a total waste of money. See, this is why I don't leave Philly, all right? You leave Philly and bad shit happens. I mean, trees? Everywhere trees? What the hell is this place? All right,
with
what's your ride back
trees?
home?
Calm down, Charlie. We'll find some help,
I'm
okay?
not walking because I got a baby on board. My feet
The
hurt.
suit is like chafing me up like crazy.
All right, Frank and I and Charlie will go find some help, okay?
Except
Clear
I'm
enough.
not gonna go. I'm gonna hang back and oil up my glove.
Your glove. What is your end game in this?
I'm gonna have a catch with Chase Utley.
He's not gonna have a catch with
Come on.
Don't you say that, Charlie! Don't you say that! We're gonna find help.
Don't be crushing his dreams.
Could you imagine if they pulled up at the event and he just jumped out of the boot like that?
Yeah.
You would consider me a pretty methodical person, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, like a serial killer.
Serial killer. I like that. I like that. It's a little bit of an exaggeration, but I see your point. But I like it. I take it as a compliment. Listen, sometimes even I can't control everything. I try to stay open to it. Just say yes.
Say yes, huh?
Hey, let me show you something. Let me show you something.
Oh, shit, you got a lesion, dude.
That's not a lesion. It's a hickey.
Oh.
Never seen a hickey?
No, I have. Ew, weird. I thought we didn't give hickeys anymore.
No, they don't. Young ladies do, though. And I met an extremely young lady the other day.
Weird.
No, she was legal. She was totally legal. I always check their licenses. That's not the point. How did I meet this young lady? Well, I got caught unexpectedly in a rainstorm one day. We both got caught up in the moment. We said yes to the new experience, and that's how I wound up with this wonderful and very sexual hickey.
Ah, just say yes.
Yeah, you always say yes to everything.
To always say yes. That's
I'm
absurd.
confused.
I'd be a dead man, wouldn't I, if I said yes to everything?
Look at that truck right there.
What do we say in this scenario, Charlie?
We say yes.
Sure. How
be a
could this
serial
possibly
killer,
go wrong?
What do you want? You always hitch a ride with me.
Where you headed?
Atlantic City.
How?
Just say yes.
Frank, we don't have any.
Starting to get woozy.
I've been starving myself for a few days for Chase.
What?
I wanted to create that sort of gaunt, angular look with my cheekbones to impress him, you know, give myself a more athletic look, but...
What?
Sorry. All right, let's jump in the forest.
It's a rabbit.
Whoa, Frank, no! We're not killing any animal.
I'm hungry. It's wabbit season.
He would make a good Elmer Fudd.
I'm gonna find something.
Where are you, wabbit?
What is happening?
You wabbit.
He's hunting.
There you are.
That sound effect was
Where'd he go?
perfect.
Wabbit. Where'd you go? Shit. How'd you do that? Why are you staring at me? Why are you giving me that look?
Why is he talking to this
I
rabbit?
don't know. I think he's a bit
We're having a
delirious.
moment here, aren't we?
Oh. The sound effects are great. They've just got in that truck and left.
Don't usually find lot lizards out in the wild.
Lot lizard.
You know, truck stop whores.
No! We're not taking because we're not whores. We're not prostitutes.
Your secret's safe with me.
We're
I'm not gonna judge it either.
That's his face.
Oh God, do not tangle with lizards no more.
No more.
No
Sure, I
more.
would indulge. Hell, I wouldn't let you turn me into Swiss cheese. I wouldn't let you make me into a mailbox. Just open the slot and put whatever you want inside. Not no more. I got a wife now, so I will not suck you, and I will not be sucked on by you. That's it.
Thanks for the
Some good
clarification.
rules.
To reiterate, we don't suck on people. We own a bar.
You run a bar? Oh, I'm sure you do.
He's not getting it.
How far are we?
Still got a ways, huh?
Forgot about your friends.
Eating grass.
Look, I see Charlie eating grass all the time.
Oh, really? Charlie is not an example of good health, so...
Look, Charlie is a survivor.
Oh, what is that?
That's a dead crow.
I'm definitely not eating that.
Why not?
Because it is a disgusting dead bird, that's why.
You eat dead chickens and dead turkeys all the time. That's so hypocritical.
That's not hypocritical. People eat chickens. It's a trash bird.
You know what I do think? I think we're going to give this crow a proper bury.
What if we hide in the bushes and then we wait for something higher on the food chain to come along and grab it, and then we grab that and eat it? That's a good idea. I'm gonna go to the car.
No.
I'm gonna go to the car and I'm gonna get a
That's
blanket.
good.
I'm going to find Frank. I'm going to get him on my team,
Good.
okay?
Frank's a bit
with a
busy.
rabbit.
What is he doing? He's turning into a
There
rabbit.
you are.
I'm having a thing with this rabbit here. He's staring right at you. We're staring at each other for 10 minutes.
Having a competition.
He's looking at me like he can see right through my soul.
Animals can see souls. That is a fact of nature.
Yeah? Yeah.
Oh, no! D'Angelo, what the hell are you doing?
We can eat.
We can't eat the rabbit. He's got my soul.
What are you talking about?
A moment, Dee, to share a connection.
No, it's cute. Anymore, I gotta feed the baby. Matt, grab it by the head and wring its neck off.
I would rather grab your head and wring your neck. You want to eat it so bad? You kill it.
Oh, Frank looks so sad.
I'll kill it and I'll eat it myself. I'm gonna kill the shit out of it.
Oh. That good. Poor little rabbit. He's got Frank's soul.
He does.
We were hoping to be dropped off at a casino, though. This is just a motel.
I thought we would slip into a room, and you could check my oil.
Aaron, you've changed. You don't want this kind of thing anymore.
No, I do
think
want
he
this
does.
kind of thing.
You would not suck me in. You would not be sucked by us.
I take that back. I don't mean that. I didn't mean any of those. I got cash in my pocket. I got desire in my heart. And I'm a frothy woman. And I was thinking, hey, I got an idea. What do you say? We slip into a room and you two split me open like a coconut.
Dennis, what are we saying? This
Say no. We're gonna
Why?
say
No, why?
Oh my God, dude! Another kid.
The old look over there, trip. Aw, poor guy.
Yeah.
He's so close. He likes coconuts.
Yeah, well, sometimes the adventures aren't always good ones.
I'm not afraid of truckers anymore.
Yeah, well, if anything, you should be more afraid of.
Yeah.
But I do see your point. Dude, I left my jacket in the truck. Everything in that jacket. Do you have any money?
Yeah, it's all right there. Put it all on black.
What? No.
Black wins. Baby! Oh, dude, you were right. I said yes to this little adventure and I won.
No, so
Yes.
it's working.
Yes, I would.
No, we can't say yes to everything. That is all of our money.
My money. You lost yours when you said no to the trucker. What?
Nah, he's got a good point.
Black wins again. Ah, baby! Woo! Yes! Let it ride, please. Let it ride. Keep it coming.
Okay, yeah, let it ride.
It's going well for Charlie. Not so well for the bunny.
Give you one good bash and eat your sweet, delicious meat.
You can't kill the rabbit, D'Andre. It's got my soul.
Got the man's soul.
Suffocate you. Absolutely ridiculous, holding a funeral for a crow.
Say a couple words. I kicked a dog in a subway once. It was a real jerk move. I'm really sorry I did it, and I like animals.
Frank. Monster.
That was beautiful.
Okay, where the hell are Charlie and Dennis? I feel like they're not.
Good night, sweet prince.
Oh, God. You gotta be kidding me. Come on.
This is a beautiful service.
Kidding me?
What's that? Would you not hold an event for the crow?
I mean, I never thought I would hold $15,000.
Amazing, bro.
Damn.
Listen, I thought I was
I got
starving.
stuff I've never even seen before.
Yeah.
Is one of you Frank?
Oh, actually.
Yes.
Hi, Mr. Reynolds. I'm sure you'd like to say a few words. Is it all right if we have you up to speak now?
Yes, it is.
God, this is too...
Yes.
It's donors like him that makes our work for animals possible.
What is he gonna say?
Yes. Yes. That's the word I want to talk about. But first, if animals have taught me anything, it's that you can easily die and very quickly under a bus and on the side of the road.
Yes.
Okay? So you have to live in the now. Live in the now. I'm going to donate another $5,000 to this charity right now.
Oh,
Well, I mean, he's...
This is for the rats.
take it easy.
All right. Yes, people. And I'm done.
Good.
What a speech.
Per your request, Chase Utley and Ryan Howard of the Philadelphia Phillies.
Mac, right?
Yes.
I hear you're my #1 fan.
Yes, I am.
All right. Hey, let's get crazy.
I mean, his speech was mad, but it worked. I think they're beginning to regret this.
Yeah.
Please don't touch me.
The alcohol is...
Remind me of Gladys.
Oh, it would have been amazing if they're Gladys. But they're laughing. What was that?
Oh, God.
They had a catch with him.
Yeah.
I mean, not the right person, but what are they doing?
You're gonna hurt each other.
We just have fun.
I just saw you bite that dude. We're gonna take off now.
Oh, you guys gonna go?
Yeah, you guys try not to hurt anybody tonight.
Get off me though, for real.
Jeez. Well, normal people meeting,
Yeah.
they're crazy.
How much money do we have left?
$10,000.
I got an idea how we can spend that.
They are wasted.
They are.
There.
Oh, it's tearing me up inside. I ate the crow.
Of course he did.
I ate the crow. Why? I think I gotta go to a hospital.
All right.
Ugh.
All right. Look, they're clearly not coming back.
Have they even tried to reverse the car?
Yeah.
Seriously,
Of course.
Hey. I just thought of one last thing that would be awesome.
Oh,
Give me your phone.
no. I imagine they're not actually drunk, but they do seem it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I know.
Psychotic.
Feels like we're walking a lot here, Bunny. But I tell you what, as soon as we get back
Just
to the bar,
taking
you
the
can
bunny home.
I guess so.
Heart desires. I named him Peter Nickel Eater because last night in the car he tried to eat a nickel. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
I shave your bastard's brains in right now. I'm done liking animals. This crow is eating me alive.
You ate rancid, maggot-filled meat, not because of animals. And D, you gotta set that rabbit free. Peter Nichols Eater is gonna be much happier.
Back to your family now.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
See? He's happier already.
It was
He's
her
gonna go back
motherly
to his
instincts trying to
mother
take
and
control.
father.
Innit?
He's gonna have a wonderful life.
Yeah.
Knew that was gonna happen.
Damn it. God damn.
Okay.
God
Bullshit.
damn it.
I'm done with this.
Was that a text? Oh, it's from Dennis.
Oh.
Oh god. Hey, there we go. Mac finally got to meet Chase Utley. That was The Gang Gets Stranded in the Woods. Full reaction. Link in the description to our discussion. Bye bye. So, that was The Gang Gets Stranded in the Woods.
Yeah,
What
they
did you
made
think
it
of
out
that?
of the barn. They made it out of Philadelphia.
Yeah. Different intro. It said somewhere in Jersey.
Yep.
Completely, weird, right?
Yep.
What did you think of it?
It was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a fun little adventure one. It
Yeah.
feels very different because, like,
Yes.
like we had the one before where the gang hits the road, but they
Yeah.
didn't really get anywhere. This feels like maybe I don't know. Like I imagine one person complained like they didn't leave Philly.
Yeah.
You probably, and they were like, okay, we're right one. But there we go. Yeah, it's interesting.
So Frank donated a large amount of money to an
Animal charity. Yeah. But we have the four of them.
Yeah.
Charlie's not there. They're in the car. They're all looking very fancy because they're going to this charity
because
event
of the money
Yeah.
they've been invited to the charity event
in
to,
Atlantic City.
yeah, and to speak as well.
Yeah. So they're on the way. And then I think Mac's like talking about Chase, isn't he? He's like, we need to get there on time. Like
Chase is gonna be there.
he's gonna be waiting for me.
Yeah.
And they're like, Chase is not going to want to see you. You're delusional.
Yeah.
You're probably on some list, like all those creepy letters you've been writing to him. Did you ever think we'd see Chase Utley in this? It's interesting. I don't know who Chase Utley is until I watched this show, of course. But yeah, it's really interesting. But then...
was a squirrel!
Yeah. Well... Does Frank say... Oh, at this point we still think Frank's like, in it for the animals, don't we? Yeah. But they're talking about, like, why are you going this way as well? It's a short...
Oh,
and he's
yeah,
like,
because
it's
he
a
doesn't want to pay the
shortcut.
toll.
He's like, it's not a shortcut. It's just I don't want to pay the damn tolls on the road. It's like, what, you don't want to pay money to some toll, like, guy? And he's like...
You don't want to pay, like, $1 or something
Yeah,
for
it's
that,
like,
but
no, I'm
you'll
not doing that.
donate loads of money to charity.
Yeah. So, yeah, and there's Squirrel. So they swerve, and it's because Mac's been looking into animals and stuff, and how we should care for them and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, they've crashed. Basically, we find out Frank is not really in it for the animals.
No,
he doesn't care.
Full leather clothes.
It's like, you should have let me hit the dumbass squirrel.
Yeah.
He's like, he's wearing leather. He's like, these like, I thought it was plastic.
Yeah.
And he's like, who wears a plastic suit? And she's like, I don't question the dumb thing you do anymore. You know. But
but they've got no cell reception.
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere.
So they say they need to walk to try and get cell reception.
They open the boot, which you guessed.
Yeah.
It's a good
Charlie
reveal.
pops out.
But he doesn't just pop out, he's tied up and he has a bag over his head. They're so casual about it as well.
So he
Charlie's
wouldn't
just
panic as much.
He is freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is the whole point before. He's never left Philly, so he didn't want to. But now he has.
But now he's like, and I've left, and now we're stranded, and there's so many trees. Where is
What's
this?
the trees? What is this?
Yeah.
He doesn't understand the concept of woods, I guess.
No.
But yeah, they're all like, oh, we should go walk and try and find the car, or like to hitchhike, or to help us, or tow us, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Dee's like, I'm not going.
Yeah, she's like, I'm
all babied up and
my feet ache.
Yeah. And then Frank's like, I'm not going anywhere. Why did Frank not want to go? I can't remember. He just said he's tired.
Oh, his suit was chafing.
Oh, and his suit's chafing. Yeah.
And they're like, come on then. And then Mac's like, yeah, I'm not going.
I'm going to oil up my glove. Like,
Yeah.
what? This is for when Chase and I play catch.
Charlie and Dennis that go off for their little walk.
Yeah. So they go, and this is when we learn about Dennis, and Charlie's like calling him a serial killer. He's like, you'd say, well, Dennis is like, you call me a very motivated,
very
logical person. He's like, yeah, to the extreme, you're like a serial killer. And he starts laughing.
Yeah,
he's like,
oh.
I like that. Yeah. Not quite accurate, not quite there, but...
But then that's when they see a lorry.
Well, no, before that, he's like...
Oh, with all the yes.
He
he's
says
like,
about...
You need to just say yes to
Look,
things
well, he's
in
like, look at
life.
this.
Oh,
It's like,
God.
what was that, a lesion? He's like, no, it's a
no, it's
hickey. I like how Charlie's freaking out about
Yeah.
it. It kind of reminds me of the gang solves the North Korea situation, that episode. Do you remember when Charlie met the girl and they didn't even like kissing and stuff?
Yeah.
And he's like, ooh. They were both like, yuck. It reminds me of that.
Yeah.
The way he was.
I do like the bit when Charlie's like, people our age don't do that.
Well, no, but younger people do. I met a much younger girl. And he's like, oh,
Checked
weird.
your driver's license.
He's like, no, she was legal. I checked her driver's license.
No, not that people fake driving licenses at all.
What do you think of this whole, like, obviously, I think within the last couple of seasons, maybe a little bit before, we're getting more of the whole Dennis is a serial killer, psychopath, sociopath
Definitely.
vibe. What do you think of that
Creepy.
character development?
Weird. Kind of suits him though at the same time.
100%. Yeah. He's definitely got a vibe about him that can, like, a darker side to him, but yeah. So yeah, he's basically saying you need to learn to say yes because he met this girl at a cinema and they said yes
to experience stuff.
Yeah. And he's like, look at that truck over there. What do we do in this situation? Well, no, Charlie first of all is like saying, oh, so we need to say yes at everything, and he's like, no, not at everything. I'll be dead by now. Don't be silly.
Yeah, there's a truck and he's like, so should we go over to the truck? And then he's like,
yes. And they meet a lovely man.
Yeah, who's going to Atlantic City.
Yeah. So I could just give you a lift.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, great.
Yeah. We could carry on with this story. We'll split it. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is where they're like, the guy starts talking to him and says, oh, you're looking really fancy. Like,
yes.
Well, we're going to the charity event. And then he calls them lizards.
Yeah.
Like something lizards? I can't remember
what.
I can't remember. But yeah, and they're like, what? A lizard?
Basically calls them prostitutes.
The truck's not poor.
They're like,
well, no, that's not us. He's like, no, well, he said no offense because you look really fancy and stuff. And he's like, oh no, none offense taken. We're not whores. He's like, hush, hush, I know, no worries.
Yeah. The trucker talks about that he used to be into but now he's got a wife and
he can't. I will not suck you, and I will not be sucked by you.
He used to be open like a letterbox.
Dennis's face and Charlie's face. There's multiple points in this scene, or these scenes, where Charlie cracks. You can see it. There's the bit, it's the next scene, where he says, why don't we slip into that motel room and you split me open like a coconut. Charlie laughs, and then it cuts. It, like, literally, it cuts. It's like, get out of there. We can't be showing this.
But yeah, they get to Atlantic City, don't they? And they pull up in a motel and they're like, oh.
We thought we'd be dropped off at a casino. And he's like, no, I thought we could pop into
a room.
And you guys can
crack me open like a coconut.
Like a mailbox, like open that flap and pull whatever you want in.
What
do you think of these?
Oh,
metaphors, I guess, or analogy. No, what are they?
My eyes have been opened.
What about your flap?
No. I am not a letterbox.
Not even for Charlie and Dennis?
No.
No. Okay.
I like how Charlie and Dennis are like, but what about your wife? You said you wasn't into this anymore.
Yeah, you said you would not be sucked.
He's like,
not sucked.
Right, but I must.
No, I will. I lied.
And they're like, no, you must stick to your grounds.
Yeah. How do they get out of the situation?
Oh, look, what's that?
Oh, I should have locked the door.
They just run out,
Yeah. But they turn up at the charity event. Well, they turn up at the casino.
Yes.
And this is where Dennis is like, oh no, my money.
My jacket, which has got his phone in it, because he said, let's check up on the others. That's why he realises he hasn't got his thing and money, phone, everything. Yeah.
So then, and then he's like, Charlie's like, oh, let's go back and get it then. He's like, well, and then that guy will like do what he wants with us. Is like, and Charlie says something about wait until he then passes out and then you can get it. It's like, and then Dennis is like, have you got money?
And he's like, yeah, it's right there.
All on black.
All on black.
Like, no, you're not in it. It's like, yeah, I'm saying
and then Black wins. And he's like, there you go.
Let it ride.
Let it ride. Yes.
I like Charlie. So this kind of goes with Charlie's like literal interpretation of things sometimes.
Yes.
Because like he's very like, yes. But he like at first obviously he thought like say yes to everything. And then he had to kind of learn. But then he still was saying yes, and he was getting his way. So it kind of worked out for both of them in this episode. They didn't really get their comeuppance, but they didn't really do that much bad, did they?
No,
not really. They rubbed it into Mac, but
and leaving their friends abandoned.
I mean, leaving their pregnant friend in the woods with a guy with a gun and Mac.
Yeah, but they managed to gamble enough for £15,000.
Yeah. Kept winning.
And then they're at the charity event, and then they get mistaken for Frank.
Yeah, well, they find the food, and he's like, look, they got food I've never even seen. It's just like asparagus.
Yeah, it was asparagus.
He's just holding it, and he's like, oh, you must be the Reynolds. Frank? And he's like, yes. It's like we spoke on the phone. Yes! Yes.
You ready to do your speech now? Yes.
Dennis is a bit like, no, what are you doing?
Yeah. So he goes up to the stage to do the speech, and then...
What do you think of his speech?
She got... I don't know. It's very impromptu.
I want to talk about the word yes.
Yeah.
But first, I want to talk about animals. Something about dogs and they can die instantly under a truck or on a curb or something like that.
Yeah, it's very
so you have to live in the now.
Yeah, say yes.
Say yes. And that's why I'm going to donate $5,000 more. This is for the rats. For the rats.
You can see Dennis.
I like how this came after King of the Rats episode. Sorry, go on, Dennis.
Dennis's face like, what are you doing? And then that's when the charity event goes, so as per your request, we managed to get you...
Well, even before that, though, he's like, I'm done. And he's still eating his asparagus.
Yeah.
But yeah, he...
got him Chase and...
I can't remember. Who was the other... Ryan Howard.
Yeah.
Yes. Because earlier Dee said she was going to get with Ryan Howard because she's an attractive woman, he's an attractive guy, and Frank was like, "Well, you're pregnant as shit."
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. But yeah, and then Chase is like Mac, and Dennis is like, yes.
Yes. I hear you're my biggest fan. Yes.
And then they have this whole night of just.
We've got a montage of them. Could you tell they were obviously not drinking?
Yeah.
Like they had water.
Yeah.
But they were getting crazier and crazier. They were doing weird
Dennis
stuff.
and Charlie were having a whale of a time.
They're fighting off Mets fans.
Yeah.
They were, what were they, playing catch?
Yeah, Dennis played catch, then they were wrestling.
Yeah. The wrestling. Yeah. What do you think of their wrestling?
Yeah, it was quite intense.
It's like, oh, guys, you're going to hate each other. He's like, you just bit it. Like,
yeah.
It's fine. It's like, you guys are completely drunk. Come wrestle with us.
We're sober.
Yeah. It's like, we got to go now. It's like, oh, you going? It's like, yeah, don't hurt anybody. It's like, no, we won't. I like how Dennis puts his arm around Charlie, and then Charlie is like, you touch me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
And then Charlie's like, I know what we should spend the £10,000.
No, I think Dennis says.
Oh,
that.
Dennis asks how much money,
have?
and he's like 10,000.
I know what we should spend it on. Private jet, because they mention earlier.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just spend money on a private jet? Like, because I think Frank says about, or someone says about private jet, and he's like. Yeah, he's like, that's only like an 80-mile trip. You know how much of a waste of money that would be? Yeah. So, but yeah, there we go. And they go on a private jet, and then it kind of connects with the other story. So, meanwhile, obviously, we left them
in the woods.
I think, like I said, this is when Frank was talking about jets and stuff. What was I going to say? He I can't remember. But they basically go off to get food. They're like, we cut to Mac oiling the glove.
Yes.
And they're all like, I'm really hungry.
Yeah, and then Max says something about that he hasn't eaten for days.
Yeah,
because he wants a chiseled look for Chase.
And they were like, what are you?
So they all decided to go looking for some food.
I don't know if they all want to, because Mac's like, you can't just be hunting and killing things.
Yeah.
No.
So they kind of.
And then that's when Frank brings out his gun, trusty gun. He's like, it's wabbit season.
Yeah.
So he goes searching for a rabbit.
They don't want to kill an animal.
Oh, because they see the rabbit run off, don't they? But he finds the rabbit, and then he loads the gun, and it looks like he's gone.
Disappeared. And then
I love the sound effect. The sound effect's great.
Yeah. Then he hears a rustle behind him, and then the rabbit's behind him. He's like, "How'd you do
that?" He's like, "Well, you're looking at me," and they have a stare off. What do you think?
It just lasts forever, doesn't it?
Yeah. And what happens? Max says, animals can see into your soul.
Yeah.
So he's got your soul. I mean, that comes later, because obviously Mac and Dee are wandering around.
What did they...
They find a crow.
Eating grass, aren't they?
He's eating grass.
Mac's like, Charlie eats grass all the time.
And Dee says...
It's not a healthy diet, And then they find the dead crow.
Well, no, she says... I don't think Charlie's the best person to base your dietary. He'll eat anything. Yeah.
But then they find the dead crow.
Yeah.
That's when...
It's like, we'll eat that. Dee says we'll eat that.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, what? That's a
Mac
horrible
wants to bury
crow.
it.
Yeah, you can't eat that.
For it.
She's like, well, we eat birds all the time. We eat chicken and turkey. And he's like, does he say like they're is he the one that's saying, yeah, but everyone eats those. Nobody eats crow. So, and she's like, I'm gonna go get a blanket and I cover it, and then we get a bigger predator to catch. Come get that, and then when it tries to get that, we'll catch that and eat that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously, like I said, Mac meets up with Frank and the rabbit, and he says about the soul thing. And while he says that, Dee catches it with a blanket.
And he's like, oh, we can have rabbit. Like, you can't eat that.
Mac, wring its neck.
Got his soul.
He's got his soul. He's got my soul. I love Frank. Looks so sad.
He does.
He's like, no. He's like, wring its neck. Kill it. He's like, I'm not doing that. And she's like, fine, I'll do it.
Yeah, and then
go back to the car and Is
this where they wake up the next morning?
No.
Oh, they have the crow funeral first.
Yes, they have the crow funeral.
And she's just like stood there with the rabbit.
Yeah. Like I said, it feels like motherly instincts are coming into play. She's like, I need to be a mother to this rabbit.
I like how
they all fell in love with the rabbit. It's a cute rabbit.
She's so not interested in this funeral, and she's like, why are we having this funeral?
And they start like Max
singing.
Well, Frank says something about the crow, doesn't he? I can't. One of them does. He says something. It's really weird, and then Max like, that was beautiful, and it was like, I don't think it was.
And they all start kicking dirt on it.
Yeah, and they were like singing or like praying or whatever, and she's like, "What is this?" Yeah. But they wake up in the car, and Frank's like, "Oh!"
Yeah, well, she's still got the rabbit. Just
and they're like, "What? What's the matter with you?" He's like, "I ate the crow.
I went back in the
eating
night.
me up inside."
Oh.
What do you think of Frank eating a crow?
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Out of everyone, I feel like Charlie and Frank would be the people.
Yes,
Charlie first,
with
and
the
then
cat
Frank.
Food.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
But they end up. They're like, I don't think Dennis and Charlie.
We need to get out of here.
We need to start walking to find help.
Yeah. Dee's still stroking the
Frank
rabbit.
Needs to go to the hospital.
Yeah. Oh, he starts blaming animals. He's like, animals, I hate them all. And he's like, it's not the animals. You ate a parasite, a maggot-infested crow. It's like, what do you expect? And she's meanwhile still stroking the rabbit, and she's like, I called him Peter eating... Nickel eater.
Peter nickel eater.
Yeah. Because trying to eat nickels are cute. It's like, you need to let this rabbit go. He's not coming back to the bar.
It's got a home.
Yeah.
Needs to live in the wild, and she's like...
And then let's go.
And then an eagle comes down and gets
a crow, I guess, was it?
I think it was an eagle.
Eagles
are known for...
Oh, it looked black
America.
to me, so I don't know.
I think it was an eagle.
Either way, it was a bird. It doesn't matter.
I think it's even a problem with people's small dogs.
It's quite ironic. The bird ended up swooping up getting it, and earlier the bird ended up grabbing it in a blanket. So, we found out as well. Sorry about the Halloween one. I don't know if we spoke about this. That I don't know how true it is. I saw it in a comment, but Dee apparently did the voices for the emu in the Halloween episode, which I did ask and question. I was like, I hope she did, because that's great. But anyway, we get the best God damn it. One of them. I love when they say God damn it, but Mac's like, God damn it. Yeah. And then they see the truck.
Yes, our good old truck driver, and he's like, "Oh, hello."
Did you expect it to be him?
I did. When I saw
before the truck, he gets the message because he's got signal.
Oh yes.
And he's like, Dennis sent me a picture, and it's a picture of him and Chase, and it just says yes.
Yes. And he's like, no, and he's like, yes. So well done. And they see the truck, and they're like, and the guy's like, "Oh, you guys look fancy or something."
Like, "Oh, you pretty boy over there," and they're like. Yeah. Does it end there?
I think so.
It does, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully they make it back to the bar.
Yeah. Hopefully they might not make it in one piece.
I don't know.
I'm gonna treat you. I'm gonna make you boys. I want you to make me Swiss cheese. Is one of the other things he said.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you get?
I hope the next episode starts with the lorry pulling up outside the pub, and like Dennis and Charlie being there like. Oh god, he's found us.
He's back.
But then all of them like jump out. And
yeah.
Be quite funny.
There you go. That was a different kind of episode. I really like it.
Yeah.
I remember this episode a lot just because it stands out a bit of them going on an adventure and doing weird, crazy things.
Well,
yeah, I like the use of sound effects and stuff in this episode.
Yeah.
Like, I think even when he looked at the message, it made a sound effect and stuff.
Yeah.
But just the different environment was cool.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll ever see the trucker again? You're hoping we do. In...
It's hard to tell.
Do you think we'll ever see Chase again?
Yeah, probably.
There you go. What about the rabbit? Oh, rabbit's gone.
It's gone.
There we go. We've got 2 more episodes left of this season. We're getting close. What do you expect from the next ones? What do you want to see?
I do for 2 more. Did you say
2 more?
I feel like maybe the season finale might be Dee having the baby because it's like they're even highlighting that she is heavily pregnant. Like, I feel like it's nearing the time that maybe that might be a season finale.
I like how they've worked her real life pregnancy into the show. It works really well.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go. So you're hoping for that?
Yeah.
We've got another episode though. Who knows what that could be? So we'll be back for episode 12 next time.
So that was a really weird laugh.
Yeah, that was. That was very creepy.
Could you imagine if they tried to plan a baby shower for Dee?
Oh god.
That could be the
Would
next
they
episode.
do that though?
It would be awful. It would be absolutely awful and all centered around them and not her.
Yeah, that's the problem because there was the whole birthday thing with Charlie this season, which they just didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Well, we'll see. But yeah, we'll be back. Thank you very much for watching. Next episode on the channel will be Always Sunny again. And we'll be closer to season 7, which I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to all of them. I love this show. There we go. But thank you. We will be watching the season 6 bloopers right after season 6 this time. So that's fresh in your memory.
Nice.
But yeah, look forward to that as well. Otherwise, we'll be back for other shows right after that. So thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.